that clean, clear truth sorts out the wrong from the right. You and your...
Hello, hello, and welcome. You have found Flashpoint Radio here on the internet. I am your host, Jay-Z, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. It is Tuesday, February 28th, 2012. First off, I want to thank everyone who's been watching. Please continue to subscribe, continue to share this with your friends. I believe the information is good. Follow me on Twitter at Flashpoint Radio, Facebook.com/Flashpoint Radio. And as you can tell, I am here. I am broadcasting. I am a free man. I had court last evening in my local municipality regarding a parking ticket that was a $10 fine that I refused to pay because I believe they do not have the right to charge me with the crime. The judge could not answer my questions and could not rule, so it is going to trial. The bureaucrats, the city prosecutor, and the court clerk did not look happy that I was taking a parking ticket to trial. But, people, if you really want to make a difference, clog our court system with stupid challenges to their piddly little code enforcement and their tickets and citations, all of the things that are non-moving violations. Fight them, because most of them are unconstitutional. And if we gum up the court system and piss them off enough, pardon my language, they might stop writing stupid tickets. So I urge everyone to not just pay that fine. Look at your city charter and see if they even have the legal standing to charge you with that. Because if you just pay it, you are admitting guilt and you are letting them win without any further action. But that is for the future. And for the present, we are talking this evening to start off with about my friend Rick Santorum. As most of you who have watched these episodes in the past know, I do not find Rick Santorum to be very appealing. I believe he is not the good Christian he believes to be. His links to Jerry Sandusky and his very, very strange stances on abortions in the past, I really don't trust him. Go to Psalm 55, verses 19 through 21. Read that. That will give you my impression of Rick Santorum. But we're going to go to this headline from the Washington Post. Rick Santorum presses culture wars attack. This was from February 26th, the Sunday edition, and it mentioned that Rick Santorum was commenting on a speech by President John F. Kennedy, the first Catholic president that he gave in 1960. He was quoting this quote from John F. Kennedy, where he said, "I believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute." Rick Santorum said, quote, it makes him want to throw up. He said, "I don't believe in America where the separation of church and state is absolute. The idea that the church can have no influence or no involvement in the operation of state is absolutely antithetical to the objectives and vision of our country." Well, John F. Kennedy, after he said that, he said, "I believe in America where separation of church and state is absolute, where no Catholic prelate would tell the president how to act, or no Protestant minister would tell the president how to act." I agree with John F. Kennedy. I believe personally the influence Jesus Christ has on my life, it drives what I do. But I don't have control over anyone else but myself. You put someone in control of other people, then we're getting into very dangerous territory where you cannot criticize Sharia law if you are going to try to preach from your government position pulpit. Rick Santorum, he's wrong. He's just wrong. The separation was to keep the government out of the churches. Personally, Christian people should be encouraged to be in our government because of their moral standing, but in no way, shape, or form should we be using Christian church tenets to guide our country. Remember that the saving grace from Jesus Christ is what saves you. It is the personal relationship. It is not the church. Jesus Christ said, "Where two are gathered in my name, there is the church." Rick Santorum, no, I do not believe the Catholic Church should have any influence on our government at all. You want to look at the combination of church and state? Look at the Catholic Church. It is a government, and look what it has produced. A lot of good things, but the good things do not erase the horrible, horrible atrocities that have been propagated by and in the name of the Catholic Church. So, Rick Santorum, no, I do not want my government to be run from a Christian point of view. It was founded by Christians on Christian morals, but it was founded for everybody. Moving right along into some other topics, we're going to talk a little bit about internet security and privacy. If you are not aware of who Wikileaks is, you might want to get out of the cave you are living in. Wikileaks founder Julian Assange has been in jail for, I believe, going on 2 years. An indictment was just unsealed yesterday, or it was released that there was a secret indictment made against him today, and yesterday it broke. And their latest, Wikileaks' latest act was releasing some personal intercompany emails from a company called Stratfor. Stratfor is a company that they have likened to a shadow CIA. But the company describes itself as a subscription-based publisher of geopolitical analysis with an intelligence-based approach to gathering information. It has clients that range from nonprofits, Dow Chemical, foreign intelligence agencies. They deal with a whole bunch of people with money, and they're a personal spying company. Well, these emails have been leaked, and they have a lot of strange things in them, like this headline: Israel Kurdish fighters destroyed Iran nuclear facility, emails released by WikiLeaks claim. There are communiques between people in this company that state that Israel did bomb and destroy Iranian nuclear sites last November. And the emails also have stated very derogatory things towards our federal government and towards our agencies and the people that our tax dollars pay. Not that I like them any more than anyone else does, but these people are being paid to work with them, and they are making fun of them in some jesting ways. But these are 5 million emails that have been leaked, so clearly not anything of any significance has been found. WikiLeaks just releases them, and the public does the research on them. The company said the emails being published may be forged or altered to include inaccuracies. Some may be authentic. We will not validate either, nor will we explain the thinking that went into them. Having our property stolen, we will not be victimized twice by submitting to questioning about them. And as you've already told, because you probably haven't heard of this story, the mainstream media will not push it. Because these people said we're not going to answer questions. So they can say a lot of things and be on the inside and have a lot of inside information about corruption in our government, and we just should say, sorry, WikiLeaks stole it. It's not good information. I believe in information. I believe it should be free, and I believe the public should be made known of it. I do not think there are things our government should know that I should not know. I'm an intelligent person, and I can handle the truth. Every day, and I do handle the truth every day, and I suggest that you join me in handling the truth in your life. Moving right along in a story that has a little bit of a connection. This comes to us from the New York Times, headline: Blurred Line Between Espionage and Truth. Jake Tapper questioned Jay Carney, the president's press secretary, regarding freedom of press and freedom of whistleblowing in this country. He stated, quote, the truth should come out, the administration believes the truth should come out abroad, it shouldn't come out here. The Obama administration had promised that it would enhance whistleblower laws to protect federal workers, when in fact, they have utilized the Espionage Act, which was enacted in 1917, 6 times. Which you say, well, that's not much. Well, since 1917, before Barack Obama became president of the United States, it was only used 3 times. So, in 3.5 years, our administration, our president's administration, has doubled the use of blocking people from exposing corrupt governments. Mr. Tapper, who I believe is a good journalist, said, I have been following all these cases, and it's not like they are instances of government employees leaking the location of secret nuclear sites. These are classic whistleblower cases that dealt with questionable behavior by government officials or its agents acting in the name of protecting America. These people are just trying to expose our corrupt government. And when the corrupt government can claim national security and you can't see this, then how do you think we're ever going to see the truth? Only someone who is so naive to think that the government would never lie to them would think that we shouldn't be able to see all of this information. Wake up, people. Your government is, has, and always will lie to you. So unless you keep it chained down like our Constitution originally did, you will be screwed by it. And we're going to finish on this article report from the Washington Times. Internet radicalizes U.S. Muslims quickly. The administration and our government is concerned about the internet radicalizing young Muslims too fast. So they no doubt will come out with some sort of new internet piracy act or something to be a veiled attempt at squashing free speech and free information on the internet. Some sort of censorship bill will likely come out of this story from the Washington Times because, of course, we should be afraid of terrorism. The funny thing I find about this article is that it revolved, the example they use is Zachary Chesser, who is a 22-year-old Virginia man, and he is the one who threatens the South Park creators. So they use the guy who went on an online post and said the South Park creators are bad for criticizing Muhammad. He got 25 years, and he's the one that they claim is the poster child for the internet being too dangerous to be in the hands of Muslims. Add this to the fact that the NYPD has been keeping tabs on Muslim students in New York for quite some time, and you can get the picture that, yes, they're spying on us. They're using the shadowy specter of radical Muslims and Al-Qaeda to get the spying in place, and then they will turn it on you, no doubt. Thank you for watching this episode of Flashpoint Radio. We are done tonight, and I hope you come back and join us tomorrow evening as we discuss some more topics that you might be interested in. Jay-Z signing off saying, God bless and keep your eyes to the sky.